would think that US LNG exports are linked to our immigration policies. It sounds implausible, but that's what's happened. Immigration policy is a disaster. People are streaming across the border. Asylum seekers are routinely released into society with little guarantee they'll show up for their hearing. Venezuelan asylum seekers recently attacked a New York City police officer responding to a disturbance at Times Square. They were arrested but released before the video evidence was made available, showing them kicking the police officer on the ground. Joe Biden drew far-left support 4 years ago with immigration policies the Wall Street Journal called the most liberal of any Democrat presidential candidate in memory. This has obviously been a disaster, and now Democrats are scrambling to pass legislation that 6 months ago they opposed. What's this got to do with LNG exports? The White House is worried about losing the progressives who supported the immigration policies he's trying to undo. So they're pushing the climate change button, hoping to win back some of these progressives with muddled thinking on emissions.
This is an obvious sop to the far left of the Democratic Party. Frank Luntz just walked us through some of the serious political problems that President Biden is facing. Among them is a lack of enthusiasm among the most liberal members of their coalition. So this is a gesture to them.
The pause on approving new LNG export terminals is nothing to do with climate change and all about regaining some of the left-wing support Biden is losing because he's moving away from them on immigration policy.
Let me just say that you can evaluate something while it's going on. We can walk and chew gum at the same time. These evaluations are constantly ongoing about the benefits of natural gas. And what Senator Toomey said, I agree with so much. Natural gas is part of the solution. It's not the problem. And I'm serious about this.
Thoughtful Democrats are calling him out on this. Natural gas is our best chance to reduce CO2 emissions.
This is part of the global climate solution. It is the only thing available to replace global coal emissions, which are accounting for most of the damage to our atmosphere today. And every scientist knows this. So why are we stopping it? I'm not sure.
The idea that natural gas displaces coal isn't a Republican or Democrat view. It's a mainstream view adopted by thoughtful people in both parties. Joe Biden hasn't aged well and hardly looks fit for another 4 years as president. He's staggering from one bad policy choice to another on a vanity quest to remain in office. Progressive Democrats were behind our current immigration policies, which are a disaster.
Many of the Chinese migrants head to San Francisco or New York City, where they will wait for their asylum court hearings, often waiting for years.
You think they're going to keep coming?
Oh, come on. They're flying into the airport right now. I had somebody there in Tijuana airport 3 nights ago. He was stuck there waiting for a flight. He saw over 500 people from other nationalities flying into the airport. A lot of Chinese, a lot of Turks. They're not going to the beach in Ensenada.
They're not here for the jet skis.
No, they're not.
That's from 60 Minutes the other day, showing illegal Chinese migrants crossing the border from Mexico into America through a big hole. Our failed immigration policy is why Biden has imposed the LNG pause. He's moving away from progressives on one issue and is trying to get them back on another. By impeding our ability to export LNG, they're also locking in higher emissions, since those buyers will keep burning coal. This is where the two are connected. Because of poor immigration policy, the White House is making poor energy policy. Markets think that after the election in November, no matter who wins, the LNG pause will be rolled back. It should never have been done in the first place. If you're interested in learning more about the energy sector and interest rates, then don't forget to subscribe and follow us on LinkedIn and Twitter. Our handles are in the description box below. To find out more about what we're thinking, you can sign up for our twice-weekly blog at sl-advisors.com. We always love to hear from you, so if you have any comments or blog ideas, please leave them down below. I'm Simon Lack. Thank you for watching this video.